everybody. Welcome back to Clara's News Channel. So glad you decided to stop by and see what I am putting up for debate today. But before we do that, I just want to ask you if you would please think about subscribing to this channel. We're really trying to grow it. And hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. I upload every day, and give me a thumbs up so we can get in front of as many eyeballs as we can, because if you don't have thumbs up and engagement, the algorithm, it just ignores you. So please do that for me, okay? All right, let's get into what we're going to debate today. Well, I found this article on rollingstone.com, and it's about a subject that is near and dear to me. And it's about Lindsey Graham's claim that Biden's student loan relief is beyond dangerous. When is I mean I don't understand, but let's read, okay, and then we'll discuss. Lindsey Graham went on a fear-mongering rant about President Joe Biden's action to forgive student debt, calling the relief beyond lawless and beyond dangerous. The Biden-Harris administration has approved $167 billion in student debt, and as of the end of May, helping 4.75 million borrowers across the country. But Graham is furious about it. As let's see, there is nothing in the law that allows him to forgive student loans. If you're out there working and don't go to college, Joe Biden is forgiving student loans, and you're paying for them, the Republican senator said on Fox News Sunday. This is beyond lawless and beyond dangerous. Let me say this. I think education should be free. I think higher education should be free, and this is why. You educate someone, okay, you pay for their education, and they go into the workforce. They earn a higher living, a higher salary. And what's the result of a higher salary? Higher taxes. So the government will make their money back from a college graduate many, many times over through taxation. Because if they don't go to school and they end up working at Burger King, they end up usually not paying any taxes. But if they go to college, graduate from college, and get a college level job, they're going to be paying taxes because they're going to be in that tax bracket. So, explain to me how the government is losing in educating its people and not burdening them with college debt, with student debt, because you're going to get your money back. You're going to get your money back. But yet and still, he uses that old trope of people who doesn't go to college that you're paying for it. And those are a lot of the Republican base, or people non-educated. They call them the non-educated, non-college educated, what I'm trying to say. That's a lot of the Republican base. But people like Lindsey Graham failed to tell those same people that they paying for all the tax cut for billion and trillionaires. Well, there's no such thing as a trillionaire, but the million and billionaires, they're paying for that. And they're not going to get that money back. Their taxes are higher because the ones in the 1%, the one percenters, don't pay any taxes, really. So that's the switch and bait and switch of the Republican Party. They do the same thing about social programs, like food stamps and you know Medicaid, Medicare. They do the same thing. You're paying for that, but they never talk about all the money that um, those same people are paying for millionaire and billionaires not to pay any taxes, big corporations not to pay any taxes. Do you not know that the majority of people who work at Walmart paying taxes still have, they don't even make enough. They still qualify for food stamps. And Walmart is not paying no taxes, but they always want to say that the social programs, student loans, and stuff like that is the ones that they're the drain on society. How is educating your people a drain? They want to eliminate public schools. They want to. I really think that is a calculated move. They want to keep people as ignorant as possible so they can tell them and gaslight, they can tell them anything and gaslight them into doing all the things that are not good for them, not beneficial to them. That's what this is all about. So Lindsey Graham can miss me with this one. It's never a bad thing to educate your people. And when you educate your people, they get college level jobs. They pay more taxes into the government, into the system, which only makes a country stronger. What are you talking about? But he wants to pit people against one another. He wants to pit the college educated people against the non college educated people. It's always, the wedge issues. And when in actuality, we're in this thing together. We're in this thing together. Those non college educated people, they need the services that the college educated people provide. And then, like I said, the college educated people pay more taxes to pay for the services that they are providing. So why would it be a bad thing to give somebody some debt relief, some student loan debt relief, so they can buy a house, so they can buy more cars, where they can put away and to pay for their children's education, where they wouldn't have to go and do loans. What about that? Because if college educated people earn more money, pay more taxes, they're able to buy more things like cars, which is going to create jobs for the uneducated, for the non college educated people. They're going to buy washing machines, houses, who's going to, people who are non college educated people are going to be building the houses. It's just ridiculous. The, I'm going to say this. And if I'm wrong, or if you have a better argument, I am open to listen. But the Republican Party is the detriment to the United States. It has gotten to be a party that does more harm than good. Like I said, as a Democrat, I wouldn't even label myself as a liberal Democrat. I'm more of a moderate Democrat because things like immigration, I'm a little more conservative on. I don't believe in just letting people open the borders and letting people in. I believe in having a pathway to citizenship. Um, so it's some things that I'm a little more conservative about, but like I said, the Democratic Party is not perfect, but the Republican Party has become a detriment to this country. I mean, it's just a clown show. And the person who heads the party has 34 felonies, had classified papers spread out in his office and in his bathroom in boxes. I mean, classified papers that put all of us at risk, our lives at risk. And they just like, no problem, no problem. They have just been proven to be a farce. They were supposed to be family values, and all the priests are, I mean, all the pastors and everything are pedos. Trump's spiritual advisor just had to step down from his church because he emmed a little girl of 12 years old that he called a young woman. And we all know what a degenerate Trump is. And that's the head of their party. I think the Republican Party should be disbanded and a new party should spring up with some values and have some core values. Every core value that they have professed for years and years and years, Trump has shown them to be frauds. Family values, frauds. Trump was sleeping with a porn star and paid her off and all kinds of stuff. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. Um, National security. Trump took classified documents, did not secure the classified documents, refused to return the classified documents. Uh, when asked to return them, hid the classified documents, showed the classified documents to as a party game to people. But the party who said that they believe in a strong national defense and security. Oh, no, 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 no problem, no problem. Y'all can miss me with all that for real. And miss me with this student loan debt forgiveness. Because it's so funny to me that they always think it's like the Yahtzee. I have to say the word. That's how they started saying that the people who had the least was the drain. They the drain. That's how all that happened. with the Jews, saying that they was a drain on society, but never talking about the real drain on society is the millionaires and the billionaires. We talked about on this channel yesterday how a billionaire was able to give $75 million to Trump, no restrictions. What do you think he want from that? More corporate tax cuts. That's what he wants. Last time Trump was in there, that's exactly what he gave them. Trump stood up at one of his fundraisers and said that he was, how did he put it? For the rich. He was telling them all the things that he had gave them while he was in office. But yet and still these fools out there with flags and stuff like that. And the only tax cut that he gave them expired in 2 years. He gave them the old sleight of hand. That's what the Republican Party is, and a bunch of liars and clowns like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Matt Gaetz is a sexual deviant. It's ridiculous. But you have a problem with student loan debt forgiveness, educating your people so they can get better jobs in order to pay higher taxes, a higher rate of taxes to contribute to the country. But somehow that's a drain on the country. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Tell me what you think in the comments. I must say, I ain't got heated up in here because stuff like this makes me angry. It makes me angry because it's going to get to the point where only the rich will be able to go to college because the poor will not be able to afford it. College tuition is just skyrocketing. It is a debt that once you get out of school, it is so, I mean, you can't buy a house, you can't buy, I mean, it's just overwhelming. It's just a burden that nobody should have to bear to get an education to contribute to society in a more enhanced way. It's ridiculous. How does America think how does America think that it's going to continue to be great if it doesn't educate its people and get what if the person who has the ability to cure cancer is poor and unable to go to school, but he or she has the mind to do so. They have the intellect to do so. It's going to cause a decline in our society. Education should be open to everyone. Higher education should be open to everyone because you never know where you're going to find your Einstein, your Salk, your Dr. Fauci, people who have actually contributed to society in such a way that society would not be where it's at without them. But it has to be open to everyone. So that's why I have a problem with it. You tell me what you think. I'm heated about it for real. I am so sick of Republicans blaming the people who have less, you know, making them out the problem, not ever thinking about or talking about the drain that millionaires and billionaires have on society. I'm going to say this. Steve Jobs, was it Steve Jobs? I think it was Steve Jobs said that his secretary pays more taxes than Apple. Let that one sit with you. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.